After a long wait, Huawei finally released the new Pura 70 lineup in its home market of China. The company's latest Pura 70 arrives as the direct to the P60 series, as Huawei has rebranded its P series to Pura. But what upgrades are we getting in the next-gen flagship? Let's find out in this comparison. The Chinese tech giant's P series was known as the brand's photography flagship lineup, and the Pura seeks to continue this legacy. So one of the primary differences between the two Pura 70 and P60 is the upgrades in image sensors. The P60 launched last year with a triple camera setup that included a 48MP primary camera with an f/1.4, f/4.0 variable aperture and OIS, optical image stabilization, a 13MP ultra-wide-angle lens, and a 12MP telephoto shooter with OIS and 5x optical zoom. On the other hand, the Pura 70 upgrades the main camera with a new 50MP sensor that also offers the f/1.4, f/4.0 variable aperture and OIS, along with a 13MP ultra-wide-angle lens and a 12MP telephoto shooter with OIS and 5x optical zoom. Similar to the P60, the Pura 70 model also arrives with Huawei's proprietary OMG imaging technology as well. Although both phones have a similar 13MP wide-angle camera on the front. Another major change in the new Pura 70 is the processor. While the Huawei P60 launched back in 2023, it dropped with the already outdated Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 SoC from Qualcomm. But now the Pura 70 is getting a more up-to-date Kirin 9000S1 chipset, an underclocked Kirin 9000S. The newer phones from the company have launched with a proprietary chipset, so it isn't surprising that the flagship models get a similar treatment. Interestingly enough, the base model of the P60 offered 128GB of internal storage, although the Pura 70 comes with a higher 256GB storage. Out of the box, the P60 ran on Harmony OS 3.1 and the Pura 70 just launched with Harmony OS 4.2. While the Huawei Pura 70 comes with some upgrades in camera and processor, there are a few other aspects with some minor differences. One of these is the display, which is practically identical. Both devices sport an OLED panel that supports a variable refresh rate of up to 120Hz, 1440 is PWM dimming and FHD plus resolution. However, the P60 sports a marginally taller 6.67-inch screen, while the Pura 70 comes with a 6.6-inch display. But there is one notable advantage with the newer device, which is the inclusion of the second-gen Kunlun glass for protection. The design has also seen an uplift since the P60. The Pura 70 features a new triangular module, which is more eye-catching than the P60's rectangular camera. This angular design appears to be a lot more distinct and attractive, which goes hand-in-hand with the new bright colors. The P60 launched in black, white, purple, and green options, but the Pura 70's cherry rose, red, and ice crystal blue are a lot brighter, while also offering the black and white sober options. At launch, the Huawei P60 had a starting price tag of 4,488 yuan, roughly $657. Meanwhile, the Pura 70 starts from 5,499 yuan, roughly $760. This is quite a price hike between the base models. Although it is worth noting that the Pura 70 storage starts from 256GB, so a fairer comparison would be against the 256GB variant of the P60, which costs 4,988 yuan, roughly $730. Now, the base model of the Pura 70 series also maxes out at a 1TB storage option, which is double the P60's top-end variant. The Huawei Pura 70 gets an ever-so-slight bump in battery capacity, rising to 4,900 mAh over the P60's 4,815 mAh capacity. On the other hand, the charging rates are identical with 66W wired fast charging, 50W wireless fast charging, and reverse wireless charging support. Despite the marginally larger battery pack, the Pura 70 measures slimmer than the P60. The Pura 70 comes in at a slim 7.95mm over the P60's 8.35mm body. One feature that is lacking in the Pura 70 is the expandable storage option. It lacks the NM memory card slot that lets you expand storage by up to 512GB, which is offered on the P60. Will you upgrade to this Pura 70 Ultra if this will be global? Do let us know in the comments section. Hope you liked and subscribed to this channel. I will see you in next one.